Okay, I've talked about other people who I believe need interventions, and I'm an addict, an alcoholic, and my best intervention ever was when I was 30. And my three sisters and my father sat me down around a table and told me that I needed help, psychiatric help. I was suffering from panic and OCD, and I was suffering from depression, anxiety, everything. I just was non-functioning. So I went, and it was very helpful, especially the behavioral therapy for OCD. Next intervention. 21 years later, I'd become an alcoholic and an addict, and my girlfriend and my sister came into my apartment, and there was blood dripping down my arms, and I'd taken 10 perks and 10 bottles of Guinness, and they said that's it. They called the EMTs, and they took me away strapped to a gurney. I was totally out of it and went through lockdown experience, and my heart went into VTAC, and they watched me for 4 days in the hospital after I successfully got out of the 72-hour lockdown period. And I've been pretty sober much since. Last year and a half, 6 or 7 times I've drank beer, no narcotics. And what's the secret? Well, one of the secrets is I became a Catholic, and I disliked Catholics all my life. I still don't believe in their stand on the use of condoms as killing the seed. I could see about some abortion contraception that people are using. I disagree with that. But I myself experienced that. I was totally pro-life. No, I was totally pro-choice, and over the decades I've become pro-life. But the biggest thing about finding peace for an addict is to find something that gets your head out of your head. It may be art, it may be sports, it may be anything. And another thing is an intervention from your family members or friends. You desperately need it. And if they have to take you out strapped on a gurney too, then that's what has to happen. Sobriety is great. Catholicism is great. I hate to say it, but I pick and choose what I believe after 35 years as a Protestant, huge Reformation fan, huge fan of I can't think of the guy's name who nailed the treaties to the door and proclaimed that Catholicism needed reformation. And so in therapy, in groups, talking to other addicts and parents, there's hope, and there's no one magic bullet. I walked around for 6 days with my head on fire, just walking around knowing I thought it would be 4 days, 5 days, that the halfway point would be reached, and then I'd steadily get less and less delirium tremors. But it was 5 full days until I reached the halfway point. And with harder liquor and more years of abuse, I'm sure it's 10, 20, 30, 6 months in therapy, 6 months in lockdown, 6 months in reform. So, I just want to encourage anyone out there, if they're wondering about doing an intervention, do it. Do it now. You'll never regret it. Thanks.